This vintage image shows Alexanderplatz, a massive and historically significant public square right in the center of Berlin. Today is Tuesday, and Anna has decided this is her target destination. Here we see the interior of the U-Bahn, Berlin's underground transit network. Anna starts her trip here, but notices the station and the trains are unusually empty for a weekday morning. Because the weather is sunny, she decides to skip the underground route. She gets off at an early station to walk the rest of the way above ground, passing rows of older historic architecture. Tracing her path on a grid, her route lacks rigid structure. She takes a left turn, a right, then continues straight. After 10 minutes, the diagram illustrates the core problem. Identical buildings strip away recognizable landmarks, and she stops. With every street now looking like the last, the simple act of walking forward has stripped away her sense of direction. Without a landmark to fix her position, Anna is now officially lost. She looks for a static data point to figure out her location and spots a blue and white street sign. It reads Rosenthaler Straße. Knowing the street name is useless without a larger system to map it against. Anna does not have a physical paper map, and her smartphone battery is completely dead. This dual failure triggers a physical response. She feels nervous and takes a deep breath. She realizes she needs to switch tactics and ask a local resident for directions. Her first attempt to get information fails. She tries to stop a young man walking quickly past her, but his high velocity means he doesn't even hear her say "excuse me." She spots a more viable source of information. An older man in a gray jacket is sitting stationary on a park bench, quietly reading a newspaper. When digital infrastructure and physical maps are simultaneously unavailable, extracting information from a compliant, stationary local is the most reliable way to rebuild a mental map of the city. Anna approaches the man on the bench. She explicitly states her problem. She is lost, and she is looking for Alexanderplatz. The man provides an exact algorithm. Walk straight ahead, take a sharp left at the corner, skip the first street, and take the second street on the right. He also provides a visual failsafe. She will immediately see the massive TV tower. Anna repeats the instructions to confirm them, walks for another 10 minutes, and is greeted by this view of the Fernsehturm towering into the sky. She has successfully navigated back to a crowded Alexanderplatz. Extracting a precise sequence of instructions from local intelligence takes a chaotic urban environment and turns it into a manageable, linear path. Let's look at a split-screen visualization of the vocabulary that powers this sequence. On the left, we have the core problem, sich verlaufen, to get lost. On the right is the primary pathway, die Straße, the street. When navigating die Straße, you need to know the vectors to alter your course. You turn links for left and rechts for right. The baseline movement that carries you between those turns is geradeaus, meaning straight ahead. If those vectors become confused, the only solution is fragen, to ask. This exchange provides the specific data points needed to follow der Weg, the way to the destination. Internalizing these specific directional terms gives you the necessary tools to ask for help and process answers, making it possible to decode any unfamiliar city.